Germany could have won World War II by Ethan Kidd. Battle of Britain. Near the end of the Battle of Britain, the Royal Air Force was stumbling. Adolf Hitler ordered the Luftwaffe to stop bombing military sites and to start bombing civilian areas. This gave the Royal Air Force enough time to regain strength and defeat the Germans. Help from the Spanish. Spain was in Germany's debt of $200 million and offered payment with involvement in World War II. Hitler denied Spain's offer of involvement, which could have drastically changed the war with another Axis power. Naval Warfare. Hitler did not produce a large surplus of U-boats because he thought the main importance was on land. The possibility of a larger German navy could have cut off transatlantic supplies. Also, since Britain is an island, the German navy would have had an opportunity to surround them. Battle of Stalingrad. Hitler was ignorant by thinking he would be able to push into Moscow before winter. 85% of the German army spanned over 1,000 miles of the Russian border. There were not enough troops to effectively penetrate all of Russia. He was aware of Napoleon's defeat in Russia and its winter, but was ill-prepared and gave no extreme winter supplies to his troops. Failure to mass-produce. Germany would have had an advantage on the ground with the STG-44 assault rifle and air superiority with the Messerschmitt fighter jet. The STG was not produced early or fast enough, while jet engines were never perfected due to lack of research. Hitler also delayed the construction of the V-1 and V-2 rockets, which were produced too late in the war to be effective. Assistance of the Japanese. The Japanese were in Manchuria and could have assisted the Germans with invading Russia. Japan could have pressured Russia with attacks on both sides of the country, eliminating their option to retreat. Without Japan's assistance, the Germans forced the Soviets deep into Russia and were defeated by harsh weather. Never retreating. The German army was not allowed to retreat. This gave up one of their most efficient tactics called a tactical retreat. A tactical retreat is when the front line retreats, while a secondary line pushes forward, surprising the opposing force. This very effective strategy was seen on the Battle of Normandy. Ignoring experienced generals. In the beginning of World War II, Hitler followed his generals' ideas. His generals were the masterminds who brought down France. But after Hitler noticed the war was going downhill, he became very self-centered and only listened to the people who supported his opinions. He shut out his generals' ideas that went against his own. He also only appointed people into office if they supported Nazism and his personal beliefs. Alliance with Ukraine. Most Ukrainians hated Stalin because the Soviets had forced them into a famine. Germany could have created an alliance with Ukraine, which could have gained their support. With an alliance, Ukraine most likely would have helped Germany invade the Soviet Union. Wasting resources. Hitler was a strong believer in the Holy Grail and supernatural powers. He sent troops all across the world searching for shamans and ancient relics that could make him immortal. Germany wasted thousands of valuable hours, money, and resources. Declaring war on the U.S. Hitler declared war on the United States. The U.S. responded by going into a manufacturing spree, developing millions of munitions and armor. With all the new jobs being created, the U.S. was pulled out of its depression and billions of dollars were put into the military. The large supply was then sent to the United Kingdom. This forced Germany to face a two-front war with the Soviet Union and the Allies.